A's Extra.
Welcome back. It's the Anglers Extra pregame show. It's time for the Manager Show with Chatham manager Tom Holliday. Emmanuel Berbari with you. Tom, an 11-6 loss last night. In the middle innings, game kind of unraveled with a 5-0 lead in the first inning. Do you ever worry that things go in that direction?
Wrong word. Worry? No, I don't worry. You get concerned when you spot your starting pitcher 5 runs and turn right around the next inning and you give up 4. And again, in the middle of the 4, 2 walks to guys in the bottom part of the batting order. That's the stuff that concerns me. I baseball happens. You get punched out every now and then. I kind of like sit back and just say, hey, maybe he's never had a 5-run lead after one. You don't know, Manny. And in the middle part of the game, I thought Nielsen was throwing the ball good. I thought we got into a habit of trying to throw too many fastballs because the umpire, quite frankly, had a terrible strike zone. And, so because of that, we had to throw more balls right in the middle of the plate, and a couple guys hit the ball good on us. And when the scoreboard, when it's over, they had 11 hits, we had 4. They just beat us. And you take it, you get in your vehicle and go home and come out tomorrow. And now you start to see if being smacked and beat up affects them, because we got smacked and beat up yesterday.
Later in the game, the wild pitch issue started to come into play once again for your team. From a manager's perspective, some of those are wild pitches. Some of those are blockable baseballs. From your vantage point, what has it been for your team?
A major struggle, and all I can do is try to fix it, and we will, and if we can't, then we'll have to replace. That's all there is to it. And, this is big boy baseball. Guys can't be afraid to throw the slider in the dirt. They can't be afraid to bounce a curveball. Guys that go from 90 to 97, you have to make that adjustment behind the plate just like you do as a hitter trying to hit it. So we've been real sloppy at that. And again, that's probably my fault, because I put this team together, so it's be my job to fix it.
Speaking of fixing it, are there any drills with catchers? Sometimes you can get beat up blocking a lot of balls in the dirt. Is there a way for them to work towards that perfection?
If you want to play. If you want to play at this level, you want to play at the next level, you better learn how to block a ball, because you're not going to catch. Anybody that gets paid to scout is not going to sign a catcher can't block a ball. So, heads up. Learn how. If not, get out, find another position, because if you can't get dirty and beat up, baby, that's the worst place in the world to be.
Aaron Davenport, his first outing at YD, the one inning hurt him, and that one hit, the 3-run double to right center field. What have you imparted to him, adjustments to make ahead of this outing?
Not much. Not much. Don't walk people. Don't give them a chance to blow you up. Make them put 3 hits together to beat you. And that's kind of a touchy thing, because the more you harp on it, the more the walk becomes a fear. And once you create the fear, it happens. And, you say, hey, don't walk anybody. Just as sure as I'm standing here, they're going to walk somebody. So if they haven't learned already that walk is as good as a hit, it's a lethal weapon. We scored 5 runs in the first last night on 1 hit. If it wasn't for the walk, we scored 1 run with a home run. So it is a valuable piece. And I'm telling you this, everybody up here right now is like on display. And there's some big-time scouts up here making big-time decisions. We have some guys that are just a little bit too freaky about their swings. They're trying to hit it out of the yard. They're trying to get that last bit of attention before the draft. And then, again, we have some pitchers that are like pitching out of character a little bit. That'll taper off the more we play. And, like this club today, this is a really good ball club. And if Aaron doesn't come out and pitch and have some contact and not just try to light up the radar gun, for that last little bit of money that he might be able to put in his pocket. If he does it again, he'll have another average outing, and instead of improving, you go backwards. And we haven't used our bullpen as much as we're going to, but we're about there. I promised some guys coming in, I'd give them a little bit of pre-draft work to help them, figuring it would be a scratch my back, I'll scratch yours. And we're just about done with that. We're close.
You mentioned really good ball club in Bourne. They've won 6 in a row to start the season. When you look up and down that lineup that's been very powerful so far, what impresses you?
What I saw in BP, I saw 2 or 3 guys that are really, really good. I saw a couple guys that are really, really good. Then I saw a couple more guys that were pretty good. So I saw nothing but good. And, like we better pitch good tonight or it's going to be another one of those ride homes. But, hey, this is big boy baseball up here. I mean, rum dummies don't hang up here. It's like if you come in here and you it's too big for you, you get sent home. And that's why they have this designation of temp and regular. And quite frankly, if you're overmatched, you really need to get out of here before you get embarrassed. And that's the phase that Cape Cod's in right now. These guys are really good. I don't know if they're going to pitch. We'll find that out tonight. But, we're a little one-sided right now. We're pretty good on the mound, but we're pretty average with the bat.
Coach, appreciate the time. Good luck tonight.
You bet.
That's Chatham manager Tom Holliday on the Manager Show. Let's send it right back up to Ben Schulman.